Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to do a seller update. So here's where we have a property that we've listed and is currently under contract. I will email you all the information, the close date, title company, the buyer's agent's information, and the lender's information for that buyer is all here so that you can provide a proper client update on their listing that's under contract. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pull up the property's information, which I have right here. So on this one, we're going to use 3026 Glenbrook, Midlothian, Texas. Go ahead and compose your email right here. We know that the client's information, and I forgot to put it here, but I will make an effort to put it there, is going to be Krisha and Garrett. And then you're always going to CC myself on all the updates. So there I am, and then we're going to put the property address up here. And we'll put contract update forward and we'll put the property address. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the canned response for sellers update, insert update for sellers. And we're going to replace this information. So we know the buyer's name on this contract is Garrett and Krisha in Bowden. And then we're going to copy paste this part. Do you see how we replace that with this here? This box now is in here. And then we're going to go into the question. So we're going to call the buyer's lender to get an update. So we look over here. The buyer's lender is, that's Gateway Mortgage. Nick is his name. We're going to click this button right here. It's going to pull up the Google Voice, call him, and we're going to ask him these three basic questions the first time I go around. Hey, this is, for example, if I'm doing it, hi, this is Oscar. I'm calling for an update for the property on 3026 Glenbrook in Midlothian. And if you need to look at the contract, that's David and Amanda Lopez. He's going to say, oh, okay, what do you need? Well, have you received all the necessary documents from the borrower? And at this time, he's going to go ahead and say, yes, he has. Have you ordered the appraisal yet? And then he's going to say, yes, I have. Or no, whatever the answer is. Has both the buyer and the lender met the underwriting requirements? And so for this part, the appraisal is ordered but hasn't come back yet. So then you're going to write the note right here. Waiting for appraisal to come back. Then you're going to do the same thing for the title company. You're going to say, hi, this is your name. Calling on the property on 3026. I'm an assistant to Oscar Sanchez. Do you have a copy of the earnest money and contract? They're going to say yes. You're going to change it appropriately. Needs to go in this box. Huh. I don't know why it's not going right there, but it should. We'll get that fixed. Have you ordered the survey? They're going to say yes or no, whatever the answer is, and you're going to finish answering these questions. And then you're going to call the buyer once a week, the buyer's agent, once a week, and you're going to ask, hey, this is Chris. We're calling to check on the status of your buyer's loan. Is there any reason why this property shouldn't close on time? They're going to say yes or no, and you're just going to put the answer right here. And have you submitted the CDA? The CDA is basically the broker documents that tell the title company how to cut their checks. If CDA is not done, then that could hold up the closing. So you're going to ask, have you submitted your CDA to title? They'll just say yes or no. Whatever they send or whatever they answer, go ahead and mark it here. Hit send, and then you've properly sent the update for the buyer. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I've already submitted the update for them. So the first update that you do, so after the property's been on the contract, the first update is going to look just like that. But the second update and every update after that concerning the same property, you're going to go to your sent file and you're going to pull up your last you're going to pull up your last email that was the last update, and you're just going to reuse that information, and you are going to just basically get the questions answered that were not answered the first time. So for example, the first part always stays the same. Since the lender has ordered the appraisal, but last time they were waiting for the appraisal to come back, I'm going to ask, has the appraisal come back yet? Because here I said waiting for appraisal to come back yet. And they're going to say yes or no. And let's say they say yes, then all I have to do is get that one question answered, and then that's all I need from the lender. Then you're going to just ask the title company the next set of questions, which is, has the title company issued title commitment? And let's say they say yes, you're going to update that. Has the buyer's lender submitted loan docs to title? Typically they're going to say no up until the week of closing. You're going to update that, and then you're going to call the buyer's agent to ask for an update. And I would just ask for general update. Hi, this is Oscar calling to get an update for the property on, what's the property? On 3026 Glenbrook in Midlothian. Is everything on track for closing? They're going to say yes or no. If it's on track, then you're going to answer no. There's no reason why this shouldn't close on time. And have you submitted the CDA? And they're going to say yes or no and update it. You're going to make sure that I am CC'd on all the updates, and then just hit send. It's very simple. Make sure that you delete one of the email signatures, because when you forward something, it's going to also forward the old signature, and you don't want two signatures there because it looks unprofessional. So make sure that all this is answered correctly, and you're going to hit send, and that's how you send out a second update on the second week, third update, fourth update, and fifth update. However long it takes till this closes, this is how the updates are sent. If you have any questions, just call or text me, and I'll be able to show you how to do it. If you're not able to get a hold of a lender or title company, you can definitely email them to get those questions answered, and you can just basically send these in the form of a question. So for the lender, you can say, these are the 3 questions that I have. Please answer and get back to me as soon as you can so I can update our client. And they should be able to answer those 3 questions fairly quickly. Thank you so much. I look forward to getting these updates promptly. Remember, all updates for properties under contract needs to go out on Friday. For some reason you're not able to get a hold of someone, just go ahead and put no, and just say the person that you were calling was unavailable. You sent an email and a voicemail. As long as we update our client on what's going on, then we're good and we've done our job. All right, that's it. Thank you.